Previously on Building Realm of Rights.
How about that? Let's place it down. Oh yes. Oh yes. That is starting to look great. And just like that, it is actually quite a nice looking bridge. And even some little windows in there. Here you go. Unfortunately, this stuff really does take forever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this brand new episode of Building Realm of Rights. Today, we are going to make some serious progress, or at least that's the idea. I have some pretty solid plans for this area. As you can tell, I did add this off screen, but really it's just the same as that, except now it's over here. This bridge is just this one without the top, and this tower is the same as that, except now it has the top from the castle. So there is that. Honestly, let's not waste any time and get straight into the building. Remember how I said this wasn't gonna be the queue for the top spin? It is. Right now, you go in right here, you go up the stairs, through the tunnel, then through this thing, and then here you end up over at the top spin. The main walking path is gonna go underneath this to that, so that actually could work. In fact, let's actually kind of make this work right now. Let us begin with a staircase down to the ground. Over here, let's kind of make sure that the walking path doesn't interfere with this ride. So let's kind of make this a nice rounded shape. And also, I feel like we have plenty of bridges, so let's just connect this land with this, because it's just too insane otherwise. Here, just something like this, I guess. We can make that look a bit better later. For now, let's focus on the top spin. We also have to kind of fill these up neatly, like so. See, that's already looking pretty clean, actually. Then let me just go ahead and create a kind of different looking wooden fence, and these we can put right in front of the ride, once again all the way to the end. And then let's first actually spice the ride itself up, because by overlaying blocks like so, we can really give this a pretty cool aesthetic. Like this, we can add some detail. Dude, I can already tell this is gonna look insane. It's just so easy to add multiple layers of stuff like this. And we could even add some of these wheels on the sides to like somehow make it look more mechanical. And then if the calculations are correct, we can simply copy that over. Dude, that already looks so much better. The only sad thing about this is none of these are actually gonna rotate with the ride. It'll just be stationary, but I guess it looks better than nothing at all. See, it's just gonna look like this, but I guess it's fine. It's cool. Maybe like a curve that goes with... Oh, yikes. I was saying a curve that kind of goes with the ride. See, just like this. Oh, that is satisfying. And then behind that, over here, we can maybe just put like a stone wall. Here, just very simple, like this. Now, before continuing to build this part of the queue, I first need to know what's going to be surrounding this. For example, over here, I want to have a building, so let's actually build that first. I'll begin with this smaller tower part. I actually have a pretty cool idea. What if we did something like this there, and then in between we'll add some more of those bridges, this time with a whole bunch of planks like this, on the other one as well. Then at the top here, it's not going to be a finished tower. It's basically being worked on. We'll need some wooden supports, of course. Copy it over to the other side. Wow. We'll also go ahead and put some windows in here. A fence is also unmissable. And then here comes the trick. Scaffolding. Using a ton of wooden elements, I'll just create, well, scaffolding to really sell the effect that this is being worked on. I think that will look really cool. This really is the kind of stuff that I love to build. I don't know why, it is just so much fun. Some tiny little ladders could also really help sell the effect, just like that. I love this. We of course also need some barrels up here. I don't know why, but maybe like a pickaxe or two, and or a shovel. This right here does look kind of insane though, doesn't it? I love it. And surprisingly, it didn't take that long. So that's good. Then next, someone mentioned the idea to put one of those wheels over here, the water kind of wheel. I don't know what they do actually, but let's just go ahead and put one down. Let's first make a bit of a base for it, and then let's begin over here. I guess first we'll need some of these wooden items. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Then we'll add the actual wheel part, the circle, some tiny little bolts. And as for its thickness, let's go with this. I guess, maybe a bit thinner. And then, of course, all of the flaps as well. Then I am scared of one thing. Will this be possible? Yes. Okay, that's great. So this already... Ooh, I really quite like that. Then we just need that support on this side and we should be golden. And for that, we'll use a bunch of these little stones once again. That is really nice, actually. Great idea. Then in the middle here, where I'm standing right now, I want to have a well. So let's simply do a round thing, of course, with all sorts of edges around it. Some stones on the side. Why? Why do I do that? Some stones on the sides, ladies and gentlemen. And then a little roof on it as well, because that is beautiful. And you already know the drill for the roof. Copying that over. And let's add some kind of nice curves in there at least. What? Okay, that was really weird. It works just now, so... Never mind. Oh, never mind. Well, I guess a straight bar it is. There you go. Then on the side, we'll put the wheel to drag up the water bucket. And then in the middle here, we'll put some rope like this, which will then just go kind of down there. And then attached to that rope is this water bucket, like so. See, that is really nice. And then the rope here is just kind of wrapped around this pole. See, that is... Oh, I like it. We'll even put some empty water buckets right next to it. There. That, oh, amazing. Now back to the top spin real quick. Let's put some fences over here, because I think this is a nice place for a last little kettle pen queue. Kind of like this, I guess, should work. Super quick thing in between. Since this is a construction site, let's add these rocks from the Egyptian area and then simply paint them the correct color. There you go. That's lovely. Hell, let's add some more over here. Yes, that is a beautiful finish. Then right over here, there's going to be an operator that will let you in the ride. And then also, since you are going to see the back of this, let's add some windows just so it's not completely bare. And then finally, at the back of this, to finish this off, let's add some rocks to kind of hide this boring looking edge. And actually, maybe some of these walls can really make that look clean, because without those, it's still kind of a weird edge. Here you go. Yes. Dude, that is great. So then I'm guessing all we still need is an operator stall. And I'm thinking, what if we put that over here across the street? So you're gonna have an operator standing here that presses a button or something, and then at the other side, there's the person who actually controls the ride. Could work. First, however, I'm actually quite hungry. Apple! Okay, so call me lazy, but am I lying when I say that this beautifully fits a medieval theme? Look, say I were to copy this over to this spot over here. Not only would it add a nice splash of color... Oh, please just work. No. So somehow I made it work, but if this works, I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, there you go. For once, I'm gonna have to use a boring door over there, but I guess it looks alright, so it's fine. Let me try and see what color works best. I'm guessing something like this. Feels a bit more medieval, for sure. And then what we can do is add some of these tables with some stools. See, just something like this. 1, 2, 3. And over here, you can get yourself a nice cold beer. Isn't that lovely? Just like in medieval times. So let's go ahead and put some of those on the tables. See, that looks really nice. I keep getting sidetracked by random ideas. This does remind me though, maybe we should add some benches already. I keep getting sidetracked by random ideas. For this area, I suppose let's make a bit of a new design. Nothing super fancy, but just a little something. And then for the trash can design, I'm gonna do something I've previously made already. Basically just a barrel with some extra detail. There you go. That's quite nice. So then let's put some of these guys all over the place. As usual, mainly around these walls. Here you go, to create some seating spaces. Maybe a few of them underneath this bit, since otherwise it's kind of wasted. And over here, of course. Honestly, I don't really know what to do with this area yet, so I'll leave it mostly open for now. But then, yes, I think that is quite nice. Now though, let's quickly work on this operator stall idea I had. And what a luxury. I can just copy all of these towers. Here you go. We even already have the interior. That's great. Then the ladder I made inside of this, we can also reuse. We'll just grab it and make sure it's perfectly aligned with this. Then we shove the rocks over it. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. And this has to kind of look like a closed door for staff only. I guess this should be fine. And since we're going to be putting a tinted window before this, you're never going to see the inside. So 2 sequencers is fine. Look, we'll just do this, make that nice and dark, and reduce the transparency to about this, I would say. See, you don't even see it, so it's fine. And now finally, to make sure the top is not completely bare and boring, let's just put some props on here. Some chests, for example. Guys, is this not starting to look absolutely insane? I really had doubts going into this, but then this episode happened. And now I'm quite excited. One final thing I would like to do today, though, is making a lamppost, which should technically be super straightforward. It's basically gonna be that, except now on a wooden structure, kind of a wooden pole. And there's 2 of them, of course. So that should actually pretty much be it. So where shall we put it? Probably one over here. That seems like quite a dark little spot. And there. Probably over here might be good. And just like that, I'll kind of just spread them over the landscape. And once again, that adds so much. It's incredible. In some spots, however, I do feel torches are a bit more accurate, but I definitely want to have a combination of both. Here you go. We'll just put one up here as well. Essentially, the lanterns are just like oil lamps, so it's the same idea. Well, I think for today, I mean, look at all of this. This is incredible. It has definitely taken a second, but this is looking so much better for it. In the next episode, I'm hoping to make this look a little bit more like a medieval street. That, of course, leads up to this ride, which also definitely needs some work. But once we finish that, we just need to spice this up, and then we can move on to the next area, which, of course, is the final one, all the way over there. And then once that is finished, we can add the final ideas to the park in general. And then it's done. However, that is going to be plenty of episodes still, so I don't know why I'm telling you this now. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make very sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell not to miss a single future video. Then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Realm of Rides.